Guys, welcome back to another video. Today is Oxford United versus Plymouth Argyle. Plymouth back on the road today in the final 3 games of the season against a tough Oxford United. They stand in 7th for 65 points. They're pushing for promotion. While with Argyle, we stand in 16th for 53 points. And as I wrongly said in my previous match reaction, that Argyle aren't safe. In fact, they need to pick up 2 points out of their final 3 games, or Rochdale need to drop points in their final 4. So it's going to be a nervous end to the season for Ryan Lowe's Argyle. Our previous 3 games against Oxford, previous in the season, on the 29th of December 2020, we lost 3-2 at home. Before that, on the 1st of January 2019, we won 3-0 at home again. And previous to that, on the 1st of December 2018, we lost 2-1 at home again, but in the FA Cup. Like I said, Oxford stands 7th. Their previous fixtures, or previous results, they previously lost 2-1 to AFC Wimbledon. Before that, they beat Gillingham 3-2. Before that, they beat Shrewsbury 4-1. And then before that, impressively beat Crewe Alexandra 6-0. And then before that, lost 2-1 to Accrington Stanley. While with Argyle, like I've already said, they stand 16th. And we had a terrible midweek result against Charlton. 6-0 loss. Previous to that, a 1-1 draw with Burton. Previous to that, a 3-0 loss with Hull City. Previous to that, a 3-0 loss with Shrewsbury. And previous to that, a 1-0 win with AFC Wimbledon. So it's going to be a tough end of the season. Obviously, Argyle's not in that good of a form. A win today for Argyle can maximum push them up 1 place to 15th, but that depends if Fleetwood drops points. While with Oxford, a win for them today can maximum put them up to 5th, which is what they'll be aiming for. Argyle, they're playing a bit of a different formation. They're playing 4-4-2 today with a couple changes. Cooper in goal, Edwards, Woods, Apoku, Law at the back. In the middle, Moore, Kamara, Forner and Mayer, and up front, Jeffcott and Ennis. So no Aimson as he's injured. Law starting again, good to see. He played well in midweek. He was one of the few players which I could say he was putting in the effort. And Moore starting, it's going to be a weird one. We haven't really seen him start all season. He's been a bit of a sub player, but it's good to see him start. While with Oxford, they're playing 4-3-3 with Stevens in goal, Long, Moore, Atkinson and Ruffles at the back, Lee, Brannigan and Sykes in the middle, and up front, Ajay, Taylor and Shadipo. Sorry to the Oxford fans if you're watching, if I've butchered a couple of the names there. But I must say, before we get into the first half action, thank you so much for the support recently on the channel. It's been insane. The subs keep growing, and I don't normally say it, but if you could drop a subscribe, if you are not subscribed already and you do like watching my videos, it'd mean a lot, and hopefully we can try to get to 550 as soon as possible. But anyway, I'll see you at halftime. Hopefully Argyle won't be getting battered and might be able to get a draw. Come on, Argyle. Half now, and we're losing 1-0, but we're not really playing bad. It's been quite an even half with Oxford on top of possession, and it's just we've had the least amount of chances, but we're not really being as badly dominated as we were in midweek. Oxford started off the game strong. Then an early chance with Atkinson header that just went wide coming from a corner, and they had a Shadipo header wide again from an Aji cross. Argyle's best chance came as one of the most unfortunate chances of the half. Moore shot was blocked and rebounded back to him, a header, and it hit the post. If it was on target, it would have gone in. It was towards the bar line, so it was quite a tight angle, and it was unfortunate that it didn't go in. Oxford's goal came from a free kick delivered in from Lee. And it was Edwards' own goal. He was at the front post, or he was the first man, and he's probably tried headering it out for a corner, and he hasn't sorted his angles properly. He's headed it in the front post direction, and it's gone in. It was quite a good finish, to be honest. That came in the 29th minute. But Cooper's been playing well. He's played off a couple of good saves. He had a save came in from, I think it was Aji, or it was one of the midfielders, and then there was confusion between Taylor and Shadipo, where Taylor was going for an overhead kick and Shadowbow tackled him, and some of the Oxford players did appeal for a penalty, which I found quite funny. And then the last really thing of the half was another save by Cooper from across. Taylor's headed it and it came off Cooper. It was a good save. But I reckon we could probably get a draw out of this game. As far as it stands, I'm pretty sure Argyle will be staying up mathematically if it stays as it is now. But we'll have to see how that is at full time. Hopefully Argyle can get a point out of this game because, like I said, they're not really playing bad. But I'll see you at full time now. And yet again, another loss for Argyle. To be honest, Oxford just played better in the second half. Argyle, they had a few more chances and they got a goal. But Oxford on a whole, it just shows the level class between Argyle and Oxford. Oxford move up to 5th now. Argyle dropped to 18th. So it's getting worrying, but I think Argyle are safe. As if my maths is right, I think Argyle are mathematically safe and will play League One football next season. So that now we just got to play out these last 2 games and then regroup and hopefully build a good team for next season, a strong depth team for next season. The commentators, they read out quite an impressive stat about Michael Cooper, who played really well today. Well, over the season as a whole, he's played very well for his age and the amount of football he's played his first season in League One. He's impressed me by far. 141 saves for Michael Cooper, which is outstanding for a 21-year-old. We could have had a couple penalties. There was a couple penalty appeals. Mayer got taken down in the box, and there was also a handball appeal, which arguably you could say it was a handball, but then again, it would have been harsh, and if it was the other way, I'd be complaining about it, to be honest. But Argyle's goal came from a Mayer through ball to Ennis, and Ennis had loads of time and he slotted it into the far corner. It was a good finish in the 65th minute, but our equaliser only lasted 3 minutes for Oxford. Sykes, it was a low cross into Taylor, who hit it and it hit the bar into the roof of the net, and that was 2-1. And Edwards got a yellow card in the 75th minute for it. I think it was just really, I think it was like a foul and a bit of back chat. The cameraman and eye follow was shocking. We missed about half of it. Jeffcott came off for Hardy and Moore, but not Argyle's Moore. Oxford's centre-back Moore hit the bar from a corner, so that could have been 4. Without Cooper today, it could have been 4 or 5 on his own. Oxford's last goal came from a corner, headed towards the back post, and Taylor overhead kick, like acrobatic type shot. I don't know what it really was. It's the only thing I would say Cooper could have done better at. He could have probably came out more demanding for it, but it's one of those, and to be honest, I wouldn't blame him for it. He had a good game, like I said, and that was 3-1 in the 80th minute, and that was when the game was really over. Lolos came on for Moore, Reeves came off for Forner, and Watts came on for Woods, and it looks as if Woods came off with a slight injury, so hopefully nothing serious. But we move on to Sunderland now. Hopefully we might be able to pick up a point, possibly, but I'll see you then. Come on, Argyle.